I have replaced one of my very high-end designer bags with this much more affordable alternative. So if you want to find out which bag it is, then keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. Today I have a brand new bag to share with you that replaced one of my beloved bags that was really expensive, and I think it's a great alternative for it, and I am really happy with my decision. So I'll show you the bag first and then go through the reasons and my thought process behind replacing that one with this affordable luxury bag. I have seen this bag quite a lot on some of my favorite fashion bloggers on Instagram and YouTube, and I have just been so interested in it. I always love the simple elegance of it. So without further ado, let's open the bag up. I've already opened it up because I simply couldn't wait to check it out. As you can see, it is a bag from a brand called Ateliers August. So let's have a look at the bag together. Look at this beauty. This bag is one of their best-selling bags called the Mini Monsieur. I'm not sure if I'm saying the name correctly because I'm pretty sure it is a French word and I can't speak French, but it is this really beautiful crossbody bag that has a very simple design in my favorite color, tan brown. If you know me, you know that this is one of my favorite colors in my bags. It just works really well with my wardrobe. It has this beautiful gold buckle. There is a protective sticker, so let's take that off together. It is so beautiful and shiny. The back of the bag is just plain, nothing really going on there. It's a pretty simplistic design, which really makes the bag timeless. It has a sturdy magnetic closure, and inside, I didn't take out all the stuffing yet. And the crossbody strap is inside the bag. This will be a great idea to store your bag. There we are, we've got the crossbody strap out. It has 6 length settings, so it'll work really well for any height. And also if you want different lengths for wearing crossbody or on your shoulder on the one side, which I do very often, interchange. Let's have a look on the inside. The inside flap is all leather, and the interior is in this beautiful microfiber lining, and you do have one slip pocket, which that is entirely in leather as well. And there is a care and maintenance card as well, which is very handy. So there we have it. This is the newest bag to my collection. Now that we opened up my new bag, I am sure most of you can guess what high-end designer bag replaced this. So if you want to have your guesses, leave them in the comments below before I get into the whole story time. By the way, full disclosure, this is not a sponsored video, but Ateliers August kindly sent this bag to me, and it was great timing because I was actually looking this bag up because of the reason that I wanted to replace that other designer bag with something really similar at a much lower price point, and I found this bag and I really fell in love with it. So I was just going back and forth on colors and sizes. They come in a lot of different colors and 2 different sizes. This is a smaller one. They do have a larger size, but this, even though it is a mini size, it actually is a pretty decent size. So I'm really happy with my size selection. So whilst I was researching about this bag, they actually reached out to me and asked if we want to do something really casual. They can send me the bag so that I can try it out, and if I like it, I just get to share it with you guys. And I thought it would be really nice to share it with you because I do often get a lot of DMs and comments on my videos, especially these days with how the economy is going and how luxury is just losing its sparkle a little bit with everything that's going on, like cost of living and scandals around how these luxury brands actually use subcontracting companies that operate out of like sweatshop conditions, underpaying their workers, exploiting their workers, and basically cutting costs everywhere. I think a lot of us are honestly a little less interested in paying thousands of dollars for these designer bags. So I am definitely looking more into some mid-range luxury brands that do great quality, that stand by their products and at really good prices. So it was just perfect timing that they emailed me, and at first sight I really love the bag that I am going to share this bag with you guys. So they also kindly supplied me with an exclusive discount code to share with you guys, which is just ISA10, which I'll leave on screen and in the description section below as well, which will give you 10% off your purchase. I'll leave a link to this bag down below as well. I really highly recommend that you check these bags out because they are simply really beautiful. And when we're used to paying $4, $6, $8, $10,000 for quality bags, which sometimes they turn out to have really dreadful quality issues. I think this is such a treat. I really think you'll be missing out if you don't at least check these out. Talking about quality, before we get into the story time, all of their bags are made in Italy. The leathers are beautiful. This is like the box leather. As you can see, the sheen is just really beautiful, and all of their gold hardware is actually real gold plated. I believe they coat all of their hardware with 3 microns of gold. This is not something that you see in even really high-end designer brands like Chanel. They used to do it, but they don't do it anymore. They just have gold toned hardware. But at this kind of a price point, this is an amazing feature. Oh, I forgot to mention, this bag is $487 US, which is a fraction of the cost of all the designer bags that we're really used to. But I really think that this looks very polished, very elegant, and pretty high-end. So let me show you what the bag looks like on me. I'll also show you how much you can actually fit in this bag, and then we're gonna have a little chat. So this is what the bag looks like on me, worn as a shoulder bag, which is usually my favorite way of wearing these bags. Look how cute it is. It is a perfect match with the Hermes Gold Oran sandals as well. It just really looks amazing. And this is how it looks worn as a crossbody bag. The perfect casual chic look that I am really into at the moment. Oh my goodness, look at the leather and the hardware. Just looks so, so good. Now let me show you how much you can fit in this bag. This is typically what I would carry on a day-to-day basis. So I've got a pair of sunglasses on top of everything in a soft case. And that is everything else. I have my everyday compact wallet, which is the Calvi Duo card holder. It's got cards, cash, including coins. I've got my house keys, my car keys, quite bulky, 2 lipsticks, and my iPhone 15 Pro, not the max size, the regular size, but as you can see, it fits so easily that you'll be able to fit any larger phone in there. I haven't got anything in the slip pocket, but it'll be a handy space for anything you like. So the capacity is definitely more than enough for me for an everyday bag. I also wanted to show you that a Louis Vuitton mini pochette fits in this bag really comfortably. If you are someone who prefers to organize your things in the mini pochette, like the lip gloss and everything else, so everything stays in the one place and have the whole pouch in a bag, then this bag has no problem with that. So as you can see, I've got the mini pochette in there as well as my phone. So I thought I'd show you that as well, because a lot of you guys have the mini pochette, and I do often get asked if a mini pochette fits into mini bags. Now the story time. It might be pretty obvious, but this bag has replaced my Hermes mini Rolly bag in the beautiful gold Evercolor leather with the permabrass hardware. You guys know how much I adored that bag and how much I wore it on my European honeymoon and just my day-to-day life. But the purpose of that bag in my collection is it is an in-between bag in terms of the occasions I wear it for, meaning it's not a super dressy bag, but it is also not a super casual bag. So it's something that is a little bit dressy, it could be a little casual, but it's kind of in between. And that sort of function used to serve me really, really well. But ever since I had my baby girl, I found myself reaching for either really casual bag like my Hermes Mini Evelyn in the same tan color, or if I'm going out for a fancy lunch or dinner with some friends or on a date night, I'm much more inclined to use my more dressy looking bags or bags that have just more meaning to me. For example, if I'm going out for a nice lunch, I'll carry my gold Birkin special order that we got from Paris. So I found that the Rolly bag didn't really suit my lifestyle since I've become a new mom. Also, the Rolly bag used to be a really great travel bag because it works with so many colors that I generally wear. So I just need to take a couple of bags, one of them being the Rolly, and it'll just match with all of my traveling outfits and all of my summery dresses and everything. But for traveling, I realized I don't like taking too many designer bags with me. So I'll probably take a couple of really nice bags with me for fancy dinners and things. But for day-to-day sightseeing and that in-between sort of look, I would much prefer carrying something a lot more reasonably priced, so I'm not so stressed about the bag itself. So I decided this kind of a silhouette of a bag I am going to use slightly differently now with my new lifestyle. So I decided the Ruly is just way too much money to spend on a bag for that purpose, and something like this mini Monsieur bag with a great quality in that same color, in the same style, I thought it's gonna serve me so much better for like 1/20th or 5% of the price of the Ruly bag. I just looked it up, and the Ruly bag in Australia at the moment retails for over 13,000 Australian dollars. Now, not to mention Hermes craftsmanship and quality is just beautiful, and it's really unparalleled. But there are certain bags that I am happy to have from a brand like Hermes, and other bags I'm not too fussed, I realized. So even though I really absolutely love the Ruly, I thought I could really do with something just as beautiful at a fraction of the cost. Now that brings us to the question, with my reasoning, then are any of the designer bags really worth their price point? I say technically no, but some bags just make my heart sing more than others. For example, my special order Birkin Gold, it really makes my heart sing. I love it. There's nothing really quite like it on the market, and it's just such a special bag. But other bags like the Ruly, it was a really nice practical bag, but I didn't really have that attachment to it, to the point that I thought it's like $10,000 sitting on my shelf. If a $480 bag can do the same thing, I don't know if I should really let that money sit on my shelf. That's personally how I feel. So basically it was just a decision based on my evolving lifestyle, my evolving taste, and just learning more about myself, what I value to put my money towards and what priorities I have, learning what kind of bags I am personally happy to put a lot of money in, and what kind of bags I'm happy to go for a very good quality bag at a much lower price point. So it was as simple as that. I am really happy with my decision. I am gonna start using this straight away today because we're heading out to lunch in the city, and I think I'll really enjoy this bag. I'll do a check-in after using this for a few months, especially it being in the smooth leather. I'll report back on the wear and tear and how I've been getting on with it. So if you're interested in this bag, stay tuned for that. Anyway, that is basically it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching and spending some of your precious time with me today, and I can't wait to see you again soon in my next video. Bye guys!